Hey everyone, Richard here. And as the title of the video, I need your help, or probably better put, I want your help. So if you are following the author readings pdmac and I are doing each week, we've been narrating our co-written series, Dragons of Azathoth, and we've all gone all through book one, and we've just started book two. Um, with that said, we've been talking about getting this series professionally narrated. As I've mentioned in previous videos, uh, audio production is expensive. It's not cheap by any means. So we've been kind of trying to figure out how we could best fund getting it into audio. We have a narrator who is interested in doing it, and it's actually Max Simshauser. She did my Galactic Mercenary series. Um, and we are going to launch a Kickstarter to fund it. So if you're not familiar with Kickstarter, or you've heard it, just don't know much about it, whatever, it is a crowdsourcing platform for funding creative projects such as audiobooks, print books, things like that. And so we are going to try to raise the funds needed through the Kickstarter. So the great thing about Kickstarter is it's not a donation site. We're not begging for money. You get something in return. So we're offering, because it's pdmac and me, we offer books from both of our catalogs. So we're offering ebooks as well as physical books. We'll sign them, and there are different tiers listed. So I will put the link to the Kickstarter in the description of the video. And if that is something that you're interested in supporting, there's no pressure by any means. There's two ways you can help us. So one is obviously you can back one of the rewards, and you get a benefit of getting digital or physical rewards, print books, signed, or ebooks, either one. And if you do $15 or more, you also will get the audiobook once it's completed. So we are obviously looking for help to get the word out. So that's the other way you can help. If this is something you can't financially give to, that's fine. No guilt. As I've said countless times on this channel, I put my audiobooks up here for free for you guys to listen to. So I find new fans and you guys get to enjoy stories. So if that's not something you're interested, no pressure, no worries, like I said. But you can help me by sharing the Kickstarter link on your social media with your friends and family members, and even mentioning it to people who you think would be interested in doing something like that, who might be interested in getting signed books in exchange for backing a project. So we are launching it with a video from Max. She's going to do a little snippet reading from the book using her wonderful voiceover talent. And we'll, like I said, we'll have multiple tiers, digital and physical rewards. And we are hopefully going to make our funding goal. It'll last 30 days. So it'll be launching. I don't have a specific date, but I've got the pre-launch page link. That's what's in the description. If it's not live by the time this video goes up, you can click the button on the page that says to notify you of when the project is launching. So if that is something you're interested in, I just wanted to let you know that that's what we're working on right now. So we're going to continue doing the author readings through book 2 and book 3. So you guys get the story, and that way, worst case, we don't hit our funding goal, then obviously there's no audiobook, but we'll still do the author reading so you guys still get the story. And I know a lot of you said you're surprised the videos don't get as many views, considering the story is so good. And I think I replied to one person and said, I think it's because it's not a full audiobook. So, we're doing 2 chapter readings, and then also we're not pros, right? So I think that's why they don't get as many views as the regular audiobook videos, but it's fine. We're enjoying doing it and revisiting the story. We wrote these books last year. Um, and no, I'm sorry. We wrote these books in 2020, correct. I'm still living in 2021 for some reason. So I keep saying last year and I mean the year before. Anyways, so like I said, the link to the Kickstarter will be in the description of the video. If it's live, it'll take you straight to the campaign page. You'll be able to pick a reward tier if you want. If, like I said, if that's not something you're interested in, or you don't, have the funds to do that, no worries, no pressure. But if you could share that link on social media, tell people about it, word of mouth is, in my opinion, just as valuable as backing the project financially. I appreciate either one. So this is our first Kickstarter, and I kind of took the helm on this idea, and pdmac was all for it. So we're trying it. It's the first one. We're hoping that we can fund it because we would love to see this book in audio format, not just because a pro would do it, but because for a lot of people, audio is the only way they get their stories, for any number of reasons. Obviously, some people, they have long commutes, so they listen rather than reading because they just don't have time, or they listen while they're cleaning, or whatever random stuff. And in some cases, obviously, people have lost their eyesight or they've never had it, and so the only way they get stories is by listening. So it's just a way to get the story into another format for people who can experience it that otherwise wouldn't be able to. That's why we want to do this. It's just not cheap. So we are collectively, with all of our back catalogs, we're going to offer tons of rewards, like I said, ebook and print. And we will have all sorts of pricing tiers. The biggest one, and I think probably the best in my opinion, will be, I think it's $150. You get everything from every tier that we're offering. And that includes, I think it's like 10 ebooks, 6 or 7 print copies, and the audiobook, obviously. And all of those books will be signed. pdmac lives about 45 minutes from where I do, so we're somewhat local to each other. So if the campaign is successful, we'll meet up, we'll sign all the books together, and then we will ship them out once the campaign's over. And so, yeah, we're excited to launch this campaign. And I know a few people mentioned using Kickstarter in the comments of some of my videos talking about the space opera series I did, Galactic Mercenaries, when I said the ebooks didn't sell very well, so there was only 3. But I do have ideas for more. Obviously, the bigger plot of that whole series is not resolved. And some people suggested trying to launch a Kickstarter for those as well. So based on how this one goes, we'll see if I can, incorporate that going forward to kind of maybe finish out some series that didn't get finished, and things like that. So in case you want to see it, I have copies of the book that we narrated, the first one, Throne of Deceit. Look at that. It's beautiful in print. And we are offering these for $25. In the Kickstarter rewards, there is no cost for shipping. We've built that into the pricing tiers. So $25 will get you a signed print copy of Throne of Deceit and a copy of the audiobook. The audiobook will be $15. If you just want to support the audiobook, you can do just $15. You get that. Anything below that, we're just giving out ebooks, and those will be delivered through BookFunnel. So if you're not familiar with BookFunnel, no worries. It's very easy and intuitive. And if you have any issues getting the ebook from BookFunnel, their support team will help you get it onto your device. And you can have a Kindle, you can have a Nook, you can just have a regular phone, tablet, don't matter. As long as you have a mobile device, you can get it. I think we're even offering the PDF as well, so you can read it on your computer if you don't have a mobile device to read on. So it'll be the EPUB, the Mobi, and a PDF file for all of the ebooks that we listed on there. And then assuming it goes well, then obviously anything that goes over what we're needing will go towards producing book 2. And then we'll also do a Kickstarter for book 2, assuming book 1's Kickstarter goes well. So I'm excited. I hope you're excited, even if it's not something you're interested in. If we hit it, obviously that will come to YouTube. So you'll get to hear it professionally narrated instead of from, me and pdmac in our amateur readings. But it was fun putting this together, and I'm looking forward to launching it and seeing where we go. So link is in the description. And like I said, please shout it out and share it with people you know who might be interested. Until next time, wonderful people. See ya.